Alright, it's November 27th, 2024. This is going to be quite a lengthy dialogue style video because it is story time. Story time with Jason. Consequence. There is a consequence for your actions. So whatever you choose to do will pay a consequence. Therefore, PSA. You see I'm filming in my car. Don't do that. You see I am not wearing a seatbelt. Don't do that. And I'm going to explain a few things. First, I'm being sued. So, that gives context to what I'm talking about. Consequence. Follow me back a couple years. I'm driving down the road. I just left picking up Thai food. I was just texting my wife. Hey baby, got Thai food, heading, boom! Ah! I get into a fender bender. I rear-ended the guy in front of me because I was distracted on my phone and there was an abrupt stop and I basically was barely going 10 miles an hour and I rear-ended him. Cars are drivable. It was a fender bender. It wasn't anything like total annihilation with the vehicles. I was going 50, 60 miles per hour and it was just collateral damage everywhere. That is not what happened. It was just a mere fender bender. I handed my information. I said I'm pulling over to get out of the way to let the flow of traffic happen. The guy gets enraged. Hand him my insurance card. At the time I was insured through State Farm. You got that right. At the time I was insured by State Farm. I called Jake at State Farm. I'm like, Jake, the man is losing his mind. As I was pulling off to the side, moving, this guy ran and did a box jump onto the hood of my car. It is on the hood of my car going nuts, denting the hood of my car with his enraged behavior. And then to top it all off, when I got out of the way of traffic, he goes back with his fist and punches my windshield and it completely shattered with one punch. I was like, I'm definitely not getting out of my car now and I'm going to wait for the cops. Cops show up, asks me, hey, what's going on? I told them exactly what happened. I was not gonna lie. And I'm sure attorneys are like, you never, don't do that. No, keep quiet. My insurance company was like, Jake at State Farm is like, no bro, don't do that. Don't say anything. My hood's all dented in. My windshield is completely shattered. I can't see. I can't drive the vehicle now. Cop asked me, do you want to press charges? Great question. No, I don't want to press charges if he's going to fix my vehicle. He asked the guy, are you going to fix this vehicle? He says yes. The guy leaves. He gets released. And then the cop comes back to me, hands me my citation. Because I get a citation for distracted driving, which I'm okay with. Hindsight, consequence for my actions. I'm going through the ticket, and then I notice his information is all blank on that side of the ticket. And I'm like, what the heck? Where's his insurance information, all this stuff? And the cop goes, oh yeah, he didn't have valid insurance or a license. I'm like, what? Now, how am I going to go after his insurance company to get my car fixed? This is absurd. And the cop goes, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, cool. Whatever. I went to traffic school, finished traffic school, paid my fines. 2 years went by. We get a knock at the door. I'm like, what is going on? And it's like one of those, you don't want to answer that kind of knock at the door. It's like bang, bang, bang. And we're like, what's going on? And then this lady hands me some paperwork and said, you have been served. And I'm served. I was like, what? Oh no, what is this? So apparently, this guy decided to sue us for bodily damage to his back. I'm throwing my back out, getting socks out of my drawer. So I don't want to say that he didn't get injured in it. I mean, But for the extent of what he's saying the injury was caused from the accident is preposterous. Is ridiculous. I'm like, no. This guy did more damage to my vehicle and us out a rent-a-car, towing fees, all this stuff, versus him getting in a little fender bender. In the state of Arizona, you could be uninsured, unlicensed, get in an accident, and sue another person. Now, I've thrown my back out. Like I said, getting socks out of my sock drawer. I've thrown my back out before. It hurts. When it happens, it drops me to my knees. I don't have the physical strength to literally box jump onto a vehicle. I don't care how much adrenaline you got. There's no way. If your back's out, your back's out, you're done. Put a fork in you, you're done. You're not box jumping onto a moving vehicle and then have enough strength to shatter out an entire car window. So I have to call BS on that. That's not my call, that's between the attorneys, but that is the situation. And this all brings me to, she's not the sponsor of this video, but she did reach out in the comments. Karen Hanna 6716, this question that you brought up in the comments, greatly appreciate it. Valid question. And I'm a guy who does not like to wear seatbelts. I do wear seatbelts in the company vehicle. I do wear seatbelts when I'm in the car with my wife and my kids because I think that's important. I don't like seatbelts. I'm 100% wrong in going against the violation of whatever that law is, but that's just me. And there are consequences for my decisions. And if I get pulled over and get a ticket, that's what happens. So, Karen, great question. Not a Karen question. Here, all Karen questions are welcome. All Karen things are welcome here because it sparks a little bit of creativity in me to tell a story. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you asking the question. All right, gotta head into the office, get to work. We'll see you guys soon. All right, not a bad day at the office today. Got a bunch of editing done. We had a little Thanksgiving luncheon, which was super beautiful because we took the time to actually share what we were grateful for.
I just want to give thanks to Daniel. Thank you for really putting this together and continuing to do so every year.
All right, I'm on my way home. That's a wrap on SG, baby. Gonna go see my family. Get ready for Turkey Day tomorrow. We're hosting. We got some family coming over, and it should be a good day. Jake from State Farm, you're more than welcome to come over to our house for Thanksgiving, even though you kicked me out of your insurance. All right, on my way home. Well, guys, I guess we're gonna call it a night. Somebody couldn't hang when we were sitting here editing, so yeah. Sorry this was a long video, but I had a good story to share. Wanted to share that with you guys. And we will see you guys on the next one.